Cam. This is Key Cam and the family, and today we'll be doing a review of the movie Night School.
Yep. Lots of spoilers.
Yes.
Okay, again,
Yep.
if you watch the movie or if you watch this video, the whole thing, and go, oh, I can't believe this. I didn't go see the movie. That's your fault. Okay? Okay. So, Night School. It's not going to be like our Acrimony review. If you haven't seen that, we're going to show you guys the little link. It was hilarious. Very controversial.
Very.
But this movie, it was different. It was a really nice, inspirational movie.
Wow.
Actually, we saw it last night, and I woke up thinking about, like, he could have just been honest with her.
Yep.
And just told her. Cause, yeah, I mean, sure, his ego wouldn't allow him to, but man, y'all gotta get over that. You're not perfect.
Well, we strive to be.
Yeah, but that would be literally if all he had to do was get his GED, and he can go into that field.
So first and foremost, if you think about it, the movie.
Is the movie music too loud?
Can I say something?
No. Cam's talking right now.
This is Key and Cam. No.
So, and honestly
Y'all
though,
I feel like mukbangs while I'm at work.
Remember,
No.
when you
Call
said
me back.
When you said that macaroni, so
What did you say?
When you said shh, I'm talking. I'm talking. So yeah.
But this is not that kind of review.
I'm talking. See that? Yeah. Don't say.
Why y'all giving each other thumbs up?
But yo, I feel like honestly that movie, so you're saying he could have went into that field prior to the movie. If you think about it, prior to the part where the place ended up burning down. Stop. Prior to the building ended up burning down. If you think about it, he was really.
I'm listening.
We ain't care about the box, yo.
We're not about the box.
But honestly, that movie.
You were saying about that.
Okay. So, my honest opinion, Key saying he should have told her. I was like, no. Do you know how embarrassing it is for a man that has a GED, that doesn't have his GED, he's dealing with, well, we're going to tell you what he's dealing with. So, first of all, his woman is really beautiful, so you can tell she's very successful. This man had to,
But she didn't come off as a very materialistic person. If she's offering to pay every time they go out, she's not hung up on how much money he has.
But what woman want to stay with a man that can't?
But then she come off as very humble. Okay, she knows she's pretty.
She does.
She knows that she's successful.
But why would you? So you as a woman, you would stay with a guy that you're doing better than? You wouldn't want to level yourself up? Level up, right?
I mean, yeah, level up, but it's not like he didn't have anything going on for him. It was
a liar.
He was, and he admitted to it after the fact. But she confronted him about staying out. I would have thought he was cheating. She was like, "You're getting cold feet." So she seemed like one of those types of women. She didn't want to think anything wrong of him. I would have definitely like, "You're a cheater. You piece of garbage. You coming in here late wearing all black."
Or you might be a robber.
No, I don't think he was a robber. But come on, he's
staying
staying out
black?
late all night.
Well, technically he was a robber. He tried to rob the test.
She wearing sexy clothes, and he can't even come in the house at a decent time. But she was like, "No, you're getting cold feet."
Honestly,
so he could have talked to her.
He really could have.
No.
Yes.
I'm not. No.
He could have.
No, I'm not finna. I mean, not finna. I'm not about to talk to a woman that I am highly interested in. I know everybody has flaws, but if you can hide those flaws for as long as you can, hide them flaws.
Nah.
Yes. Why would I?
Because it's gonna come up anyway.
Do you know how embarrassing it is that this woman is very successful.
Yes, Mom.
Very successful, and she.
But he was one step away from getting there.
He was one step away.
One step away. It's not like he was like, yeah.
But I'm saying.
He wasn't.
But
Mom,
okay,
yes.
but prior.
Why
okay.
do you keep saying that?
Okay, but prior. Okay, prior to that though. So if the building wouldn't have burned down, that would have never happened. Like.
No, I think it still would have happened because it said the man took the money and ran. Or did that?
I'm saying that was because
it still would have happened because guess what?
Mom, what are you doing?
It still would have happened. I have to say this and then I won't say anything else. it still would have happened because he was running low on money.
No, he wasn't.
He
Yes,
was,
he
Mom.
was.
He was putting pubes at the dinner table.
That's because he got fired.
He
But
said,
no, at that time he was not fired.
Oh yeah, that was hilarious.
So
man.
he was living from paycheck to paycheck. Like, he would have married her,
With a Porsche.
living from paycheck to paycheck. Like, I should have been honest with her.
Hey, I mean, I feel like no, it wouldn't have happened.
Come
Like
on.
any honest living. Like
It
what?
was a good movie though.
Very good movie. Very
And
good
I think
movie.
it probably went over a lot of people's head. Seeing that when he was in a space where he was being true to himself, the people around him, you know, genuinely cared about him, he was able to thrive better versus feeling like he had to prove something to the people around him. In the beginning, it shows him struggling. You got them talking down to him. You know, the sassy sister, she really didn't get any good parts in the movie. She was just there in the beginning to talk crap and there in the end to talk crap. Like, you at his graduation calling him dumb. I didn't like that. Obviously, the actress who, she didn't write it, but that was the part that they gave
I think her
her.
name Bernice Webb. How you doing, lady?
But, you know, she did her part.
Yeah.
They could have given her, like, a better
Wow.
support. I wouldn't tear down my brother at his graduation.
And the friend
After
was understanding. He had a very good best
Yes,
friend.
his financial advisor, which lets me know they have done that little pube trick before, because he was like, I'm going in. I'm like, what does that mean?
Yeah.
And then it shows him reaching down. That part was so funny. I felt so embarrassed for him, especially when the guy was like, it's too many pubes.
He said this is African food.
It's African American pubes. And then he was like, that's too many. And it shows like a whole thing on a spoon. That's so gross.
Yo, did that?
And then that's in
so
front of
wait,
his
the waitress
girlfriend.
plays a big role in this movie too.
Yes, that was hilarious. No, I was just saying, like, he was able to thrive. Even though it took him a while, he was still able to get to where he was going. Especially with Tiffany Haddish.
Yo.
She had a true passion. Her character cared a lot about hard
This
work.
movie did really good with highlighting that, you know, it is some kids out there that have like disabilities.
Like, yeah,
you know?
learning disability, like dyslexia.
And that movie did it great because I've never seen a movie that had that before. Whether
Yeah, but
the
like-
main character has a disability.
And I was glad also that they didn't, when it came down to him testing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that he just didn't get it.
That he just didn't. Yo, my man spent
I
like 10
thought,
times.
to be honest,
yo.
I thought that they're gonna say, "Oh, you didn't make it," or you know, you didn't pass it, and then I'm just kidding, you did it.
Yeah.
No, they actually just
Stay true.
you know did it a little different. You know how it is. Like with Roll Bounce, everybody was expecting him to win, but he didn't. But he still knew he was the man.
Yeah.
So that was funny though, with all them different. I didn't win this. I didn't do it this time.
I'm gonna do it next, and he did it like about 4 times.
Definitely.
It got to the point where
No,
like, everybody was just
how
like,
often was that? Because
Had to be like-
was it a whole full semester? Because
Probably
that means
'cause-
it took him like a year.
no, probably not that because you gotta think about it.
A long time.
No, they all graduated together, mom. That's the main thing. If they all graduated together, that means it has
Oh,
to be
you know
that.
what? Maybe
You
did
have
they
to look
graduate
into
out the summer or something?
No.
You have
those
to look-
actually
you have
graduation.
to look into it to see how long do it take for a course like that. You see what I'm saying? That's something. It's like a cliffhanger.
I
It's
don't-
like a cliffhanger. You could look into
Perhaps.
that too.
I think maybe Cameron's onto something because they all passed, so it wouldn't make sense for them to be at the graduation with him, distracting
GD
us.
spent up to 3 months preparing for and taking the exams.
Okay, well maybe they just stretched it for the sake of the movie because it wouldn't make sense for them to wait all the way until the next year or even the fall to then graduate just to wait on him to walk across the stage.
Yeah.
So maybe they just exaggerated that part.
But honestly, I feel like that movie was it was a great movie.
It was.
Movie. Like I say, it brought in some parts that I've never seen the other movies do.
Yeah, like I thought it was very interesting when she took him to, was that UFC fighting?
Yeah.
Took him there because she was saying something about opening up the neurons. I don't know, but
So basically, I interpret that in a way like we're gonna teach you how to learn outside of the classroom. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah. But
Yeah.
she said opening up something. So I don't know, maybe
Probably
to
making
make the
him
environment more intense. Then it was funny when they were at the prom and they're like dancing.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, I see this chemistry, but
She
she's
was
like,
like,
what?
I'm gay.
And he was like, what?
Right.
And then that's when his girlfriend came in. See, that made, he could have just been honest. Because now he got to say, it's not what it looks like. And
Yo, I'm not, no. If I'm already, I feel like, okay.
But she was a very understanding woman.
She's, okay.
Her character was very understanding and sincere.
So,
now if it was her best friend, no, of course
yeah,
not.
honestly, I feel like that movie, it was, you got to see a different side of Tiffany Haddish. And I feel like that was great. And then, honestly, my favorite, someone too, I don't know the black guy. His name was like Roman something. But he was one of the best of the movie. And
wait, what character is that?
his name was Roman, the black guy.
Okay.
That's cool. Well, it was like that's cool. Whatever was like that.
Yeah,
Man, that character was definitely.
He was a Muslim.
No, I don't know what.
He was a collab.
That character was like I can't even get into that because that's too controversial.
Yeah.
But it's certain people they claim to be woke, but they are so ignorant.
He said that's my bottom B.
Talk about some. That's my queen. That's my bottom B. How you gonna respect and then disrespect your bottom B in the same line? Your slash queen. That doesn't even go together.
Yo, man,
Royalty and then bottom. You know what?
Yo,
The
my
ignorance.
man say he's like.
Then you want to say king and then use the N word.
Yo, at the prom, he was like, yo, your bottom B know what's going on. She really, or something like that. Or he was like, I think he said
Then he was like, is that vegan? Because I don't eat meat unless it's barbecue. So ignorant. It's like,
That was also the way Kevin Hart allowed somebody to have, you know what I'm saying, that he wasn't funny, really funny in the movie.
oh, Kevin Hart.
He allowed somebody
First of all, I feel like a lot of that stuff was improvised because, like, even the part where they were praying,
oh god,
and then he was holding the lady's hand. She kept like grabbing for him. He's like, man, you're kind of strong, aren't you? Now he did take it too far on one part after that, but. To me, I feel like a lot of parts were improvised. Like when he was talking about punching the baby in the face.
yeah.
Yes, we know punching babies in the face. That's horrible.
Okay, wait.
No one should do that.
So people don't.
The principal, I don't know his name, with his black voice.
What was the principal name?
I don't know.
Was it like Scotch or Scott?
I don't know.
Like
The principal. He was like, he kind of laughed.
Yeah.
And then it was like Kevin Hart would say something, and it'll show like other characters, like Tiffany Haddish. She did that quite a few times, where she kind of like. I think that stuff was improvised, and they just they made sure to just have the camera on them to capture the small little reactions.
All right.
Cause I forgot what it was when it showed her. She was supposed to be serious, but she was like.
Honestly, yo,
that happened a lot.
It definitely had a lot of that in there. But honestly, I feel like that movie it opened a lot of doors for a lot of stuff. It was like your typical romance movie where she leaves and somehow he'll get her back, yo.
Because she
honestly,
was not a horrible
person.
She was not a horrible person.
Yo.
Now, I did think it was a little sad that he was able to grow as a person. She wasn't there by his side.
Yeah.
But she did feel betrayed. I don't know.
The way she's like, I would have left you alone.
No,
You would have came to my graduation,
I don't know.
I would have threw some dust at you.
But he loved her and she loved him. She just was mad.
Yo,
Sometimes
you
gotta
know,
teach
first of
people
all, I feel like
to
certain
get their
stuff.
stuff together.
I feel like certain stuff you should wait till you get home to talk about. You ain't about to embarrass me in front of the school.
She was embarrassed in front of her coworker / friend.
So
But
what?
the friend wasn't really a friend.
Right.
The lady that was her friend.
She was always around.
I personally feel like she was jealous.
Probably so. Seemed bitter.
She did.
Her character was just
Think
bitter.
back to that character in the restaurant. She was paying
Yeah.
attention to him and his friends talking.
Yeah, she was a little messy.
Yeah, she was definitely messy.
Not the actress, but her character was a piece of garbage.
But honestly,
The actress is great.
yeah, she.
I forget her name, but she's
It's
in
like-
Insecure.
it's-
She's a great actress.
Okay, you gotta list your favorite characters. Mine was definitely Kevin Hart,
I
the
do
black
not know
guy,
their
the Mexican
names.
guy.
I think
don't know
those
their names.
3 were mine as well. Well,
And what do
okay.
you want to be?
He wanted to be a Denzel Hyenas.
Hyenas.
Yo, first of all, he wanted to be
Hyenas.
Justin Bieber. He was like, no.
No,
He's like, yeah.
Justin Bieber. Justin Timberlake.
Yo, no. You forgot about that. Yo, he was like, so he was from Mexico. He had crossed the border. Honestly, he wanted to be a Justin Bieber. So the lady was like, you want to be like Enrique Iglesias or
right?
Was like,
because he's Mexican, he wanted to be like Enrique.
He was like,
no, I want to be like Justin Bieber.
Hold on. He's like, no. He's like, wait, I gotta be serious. He's like, yo, he's like. He's like,
your serious face is pathetic. You can't do it.
He's like, no. I can't do it. But he's like, no, I don't want to be like Enrique Iglesias. He said, I want to be like Justin Bieber.
No, Justin with the Y.
Oh, Justin Bieber. Oh, yeah. Justin Bieber or Justin Timberlake.
I thought he was going to say another Justin, but I forgot the third one.
Yeah,
then she was like, are you a little too old? Aren't you a little too old to be a pop star? Aren't you a little too young to die? He's just talking crazy to everybody.
Yo, look, my man. Yo, he was at the prom singing. And wait, I will play the song. Wait, actually, I can play it.
I don't think you can play the song.
Don't play the song.
Don't even choose.
Yo, it's actually a really good song. It's called El Cine.
Sueno, right?
Yeah,
S-U.
S-U-E-N-O. N-E-N-O.
Oh, Enya. Oh.
Yeah.
Look at you.
Me know my Spanish.
Oh, those 2 years of Spanish came in handy.
3 years. Well, 2 years in the semester. Check it. Come talk to me, lady.
Why just one random semester?
I did Spanish 101.
Oh.
Well, we basically learned the same thing. Well, no, not technically, because one other teacher was... Yo, that's a different story. But, yeah, honestly, so he was singing called El Sueno.
Yeah.
And it's a great song. It's called The Dream in Spanish. Well, that's what that means in Spanish. And honestly, it was pretty good. It was pretty good. But honestly, I feel like, no, I wouldn't have told her the truth. I wouldn't have told her.
Yeah.
No.
Sometimes you have to be honest. All that stressing out, he probably would have gotten help from her. When he got home, he was stressing himself out for no reason.
All right, so just imagine
she
a guy walk up to you and say, imagine a guy walk up to you.
I don't have a relationship with him.
All right, hold on, okay.
I don't have a bond with him. I don't have a relationship with him.
Okay, just say you do.
She had already accepted his proposal. She clearly likes him. They have a relationship.
Okay.
It's not like she had just met this dude.
Okay, hold on. All right, hold on. Do this.
No, that's not a good example. Okay. Try again.
Hold on, do it. Hold on, let me see. So if a guy walks up to you, hey, Key, how you doing? Yo, my name is Jeff. But I have GD. Would you talk to this man?
Hi, random dude.
Would you talk to him?
But he's going to be a financial what?
Advisor or something.
It's not that. It was like an analyst, right?
Yeah, financial analyst.
He had a guaranteed job.
Well, that's if he got his GD.
He was going to get it anyway.
No, he wasn't.
Yes, it was. It's a movie. It's Hollywood. He got to get a happy ending at some point in the movie.
No, he was not going to get his GD, if you think about it.
Yes, he totally was.
How was he going to get his GD?
Look.
If he wanted, if the place wouldn't have burned down, he wouldn't have got his GD.
This is true. But then again, that was the reason why he had to go to night school in the first place. It wouldn't be called night school. It would have been like, oh, look at Teddy's life as a successful salesman turned.
Yo, he asked me not to spell his name. Things like
400 points gone. Yo, I thought that was so sad. Though.
He thought his real name was Teddy. He thought his real name was Teddy, but his name was actually Theodore, but he called himself Teddy. So she was like...
Everyone calls Theodore's Teddy.
Yeah. But honestly, I feel like that movie, it broke a barrier down with disabilities because he had so many things going wrong with him, and he fought his heart out.
I think it makes people more aware because he went all those years not understanding why... You know,
and dad was so tough on him and all that.
Yeah, talking about
he was a waste of sperm. Yeah.
That's so messed up. I wish I could have.
Yo, he said, I wish I could have got that back.
It's horrible.
And
but
he
no.
was angry because he didn't understand.
He didn't understand. Yeah. then like another thing, like the mother coddling him. I mean, he needed that from one person, but because everybody else was low key harder on him, except for his friend, his financial advisor. He was nice to him.
Yo,
why was he working out in a suit though? That character was so quirky to me. It was funny. And then when they started talking about racism, that was hilarious.
Wait, which one?
When they were in a restaurant. even though he clearly put pubes in the food. Oh, this is racist. And then the friend like, oh, racism in the air.
In the air. Yeah, but he was like, he's like, this is your Afro pubes.
That to me is annoying though, because even with I don't think that he should have lost his job from confronting a customer. I relate to, the whole customer is always right.
Yeah, customer service trash.
Like the fact that he lost his job and he was right, talking about this is what he wants. Everything he was saying was the truth.
Yeah.
And then the person who made it louder was Kevin Hart's character.
Yeah.
Oh, what? Racism? Like, no, you trifling.
Yo, facts. I low-key thought they was gonna have like a bug or something.
I thought that like from
but
Tower
honestly,
Heist when he pulled that bug out.
But you knew, honestly, you could like that they've done it again. But how did this man just know it was like instant pubes? How?
They wrote it in the script.
No, I'm saying like,
it could have been anything else. It was
being working at a restaurant. He probably has seen somebody do that before.
That many.
One thing if it's an eyelash, but come on, this coarse curly hair.
But his hair is coarse and curly from his head, right?
Yeah.
Isn't it? The fact that it was for the humor, because first of all, it was too many of those hairs. How would that not? And they're just placed. They're not mixed into the food. I'm just saying, because I've had hair in my food before, and it's mixed in the food.
Yeah,
it's not just
like he's just like he just got it just like give it to these guys right here. Then he put it on. No, it wasn't like that.
And that's like the worst thing ever.
It
and
is.
Usually it's straight hair, so that makes sense too, because curly hair. African American, Black American hair, it doesn't shed like that. You have to literally detangle black hair.
Or you get the 360 waves.
You really don't see curly hair just in your food unless it's like a wave.
You said wave?
Okay. That's why they're not picking up.
They not, facts real. But honestly, I feel like, that was a great movie. Would you rate it?
I'd say a 10 out of 10. I would go see that again.
Facts.
You
gonna see it again?
I would go see that again.
Facts. I would definitely go see it again. Honestly, yeah, definitely. I'll definitely go.
I
Tiffany
feel like
Haddish, that's one person I'm just so happy for, though.
Yes, definitely.
Because if you ever listen to Tiffany Haddish story, it is.
From
like hearing
her.
This woman had to take care of her brothers and sisters. Cause
I need to buy her book. I need to get. I
wouldn't even read the book.
I read a sample of it, and I was like, "Ooh, I gotta buy that book."
Last book I bought was Charlamagne the God book, which was good. It's pretty good.
Was there anything about Spanish fly in it?
Oh my God! Here you come with this.
So, make sure you guys check out the movie. It's a really good one. Okay, people curse on Love and Hip Hop. Like, come on. They curse on the radio now. If you're offended by strong language, do not go see the movie. But other than that,
it's a really good movie.
It's a good movie. It has some good slapstick humor in there. They say a lot of things. I think that's what make it funny too. Like a lot of those moments in the movie are like random and unexpected.
Yeah. Oh wait, we forgot to tell you the principal. So okay, we jumped. We forgot about certain stuff. The reason the girlfriend showed up to the prom was because of the principal.
Well, the principal was still upset about things that happened.
Because Kevin Hart was a
long time
kid.
ago. He was very popular.
He had a beautiful sister, beautiful chocolate sister. So.
She was very pretty, but back to the principal and his beef.
What?
Yeah, he was still mad about some old stuff. I don't even know what, like if I had went back and saw like somebody that I did not get along with, because in the beginning it was kind of weird how they showed everything. Was his friend the one from high school?
Yeah.
So that was him, okay. Because in the beginning you just see, Kevin Hart, but you just see him interacting with these people and you don't really know why. And the principal was one of them, like laughing at him.
What about Kevin Hart hairstyle?
My man's had braids. Like y'all saw him funny in what was that movie? Central Intelligence with the box cut.
They always doing him wrong with those hairstyles.
They make him look like a high schooler for real, yo.
Then he don't really look like a baby anymore. Like he has a grown man face. And then they put him in these little kid clothes.
Yeah.
And then he's like sitting at the table. He's like this. I don't know if they got him a shorter seat so he could look even smaller sitting with his family.
His face didn't look like a teenager's face.
No. But even in Central Telling he looked super grown. With that
backflip, yo.
But what they did, I think they arched his eyebrows.
They did something, but he didn't look like a teenager.
No, he didn't. I think that's supposed to be the funny part. Like, he clearly isn't a teenager. And then with the parents, they look exactly the same. They didn't even give him gray hair. Like, 17 years later, they look exactly the same.
I mean,
Don't do that.
Black don't cry.
Camera's a movie. For the sake of the movie, at least make them look like okay, in Captain America, remember when what was her name?
Juliet.
The girl, no, Captain America?
I don't know.
When they had like stuff on her face and they made her look older.
Oh,
remember when he met up, I think her name was Peggy, when they met back up,
Peggy. It was Peggy.
What's all this high five of?
I don't know.
But yeah. Oh my goodness, another funny part.
What?
When that girl, when she was trying to talk dirty to the principal. Horrible. That character was so awkward.
Yeah.
And then like she'll say something really jacked up like, oh, when did you get here? I've always been here. Nobody really notices me. It's like a superpower of mine. But it's like sad because of the crushing loneliness. Like, what? And then she's like, oh, but I'm blessed. Like, how you gonna say that soul-crushing sentence and then try to, I'm blessed?
Whoa,
like, are you really, lady? That character was hilarious.
No,
Talking about, I don't even really want to do this. I'm just trying to get out the house. That was so sad.
Nobody ever is gonna stop.
And they're ready. When we first see him, look, he had veins popping out of his head. He was Randy, her husband.
Yeah.
He's like sticking his head out the window. His face is flushed. He got veins popping out. It's like, well, hurry up.
No.
And she's like, oh, that's Randy.
That
He's
is
such a sweetheart.
But yo, honestly, that movie, it was great.
It was.
It was great.
Guys, check out. That movie is really good.
Really
Again,
good.
if you're offended by a strong language, maybe you shouldn't go see it.
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't take my children, you know. I mean, maybe 12 years and up.
Yeah.
Or 13. It's probably rated PG-13.
Yeah, definitely.
It's a very funny movie.
Very funny.
And before we close out, we're going to leave the links to Epic Empire in the description box.
Yep.
And you guys make sure you check out their great content. And we're going to catch you guys on the next video.